I need an arm pump, I come back, you welcome me back, you wanna know. Till you fall, I come to you back. You want pump, I come back, you welcome me back, you wanna dance sag. You should welcome me back, you wanna pump, I come back, you welcome me back, you wanna know. Till you fall, I come to you back. You want pump, I come back, you welcome me back, you wanna dance sag. You should welcome me back, you should welcome, you should welcome, you should welcome, you should welcome back, you should welcome, you should welcome, you should welcome, you should welcome back.
All right, now it's time for some honorable mentions. This is more of a rapid fire type of segment where we just give thoughts on the different topics that may or may not be big enough to have a full segment on, or we don't know about too much. However, if it is a full conversation, if a full conversation comes from it, we all for it. So let's jump right into it. More jail time for Tekashi 6ix9ine for violating parole.
Makes mad sense.
Yeah.
He'd be all over. Not surprising at all.
Yeah.
I think he kind of gotta violate parole because he gotta do whatever because he not making no money. Yeah, you gotta do something, man. And
gotta stay on the go.
He didn't finish high school. He don't have a good education. None of that type of stuff, and that's what happens a lot of times. Not to be funny or nothing like that.
When the gig is up,
right?
Yeah,
Ray J.
Out of relevance.
There you go. Ray J and Pastor Jamal Bryant. They into it.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
Ray J did an interview with Pastor Jamal Bryant because he got a podcast now. He been interviewing everybody. He think he on Club Shay Shay. So he been doing his own thing now.
Okay.
And so he interviewed Ray J, and Ray J was like, "Don't put that interview out." Before he even put it out, muting you.
Yeah. So he wasn't even listening.
I don't know.
He must have realized, like, I must have said something crazy. Let's not put that out there.
Yeah, he probably said something that he was like, he looked back at it and was like, "Ah, man, I said that. Dang, I hope they don't put it out." And then he, instead of going to him, he just up and was like, "Hey, y'all better not put the interview out. I ain't like how this and that was represented." It was kind of crazy. So yeah,
Ray J has been on a tyrant. Like, he just needs to just sit down and chill. When he gets like this, it's kind of very hard to believe he's actually Brandy's brother.
He is,
right? But it is just like the things you do.
Yeah,
like
Brandy, you're right. So because Brandy's so well put together and
so,
she's so
right
thought through and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
And being like who she is, it's just like I find it very hard to believe that y'all siblings. Like, no offense, it's like, are you that sibling that was just like?
He took all the chaos in the gene pool. That's what happened.
It gotta be because like he's just so like. I just watched him on a clip of a live. I want to say it was Nicki Minaj live, and he was bugging. I say, yo, grown man behaving this way
and
wild,
getting sunned by somebody the same age as him. I'm like, bro, y'all the same age, bro.
And
y'all
kept
both
saying he was a bard.
Y'all both in y'all 40s. Don't let her talk to you this way.
Regardless,
I can't ever take him serious though.
I'm a bard.
Every time he opens his mouth, I think about that clip where they just kept cutting to him and like in Love and Hip Hop thing.
And his hat was different.
Every clip, like every 5 seconds, his hat was way different. I'm like, come on, son.
Tony Todd, Candyman, passes away.
Rest in peace.
Oh wow, I never watched this movie. I'm scared of stuff like that. I can't do that. But rest in peace to him. I hear the movie's iconic. I've never watched it. Don't do scary movies.
He'll forever be Candyman.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace.
A very distinctive voice.
Heck yeah, and he scared the heck out of everybody for years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or the Candyman gonna get you, or the Candyman, and that's the face that we put towards the Candyman. You know, he really put those bees in his mouth.
Yeah, he did. He got paid. He got paid $27,000 for every bee sting.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
He worked that. His lawyer worked that into his contract.
Yep,
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And he got stung like mad times.
Mad times.
Yeah. Apple and so wait. So they were newbies too. So they weren't older than like a few hours old, so that the stinger wouldn't hurt as bad, and so like he
Yeah,
wouldn't get sick and stuff like that. So like they were all like no older than like 3 hours old or something like that.
that's
They
cool.
kept them on. They kept them in the cut in the tuck.
Who
Um,
would have known?
yeah,
Well, I don't even know how you do that. These are three
music,
hours. Take
music
these.
magic. Music man. I'm movie magic. Um, Apple. Speaking of magic, Apple Intelligence has a way to go. So this is something that I
Mm,
just found out about. I just found out that Apple had its own AI thing that they were trying to roll out
Mm.
to compete with Chat GPT. And I just want to make everybody aware of this is that it's not ready. Don't pay for it. You're gonna be paying for it before it's even ready. So they allowing you to pay for it and pay for it as
mm.
is, and it's not ready to go. It can't do a quarter of what Chat GPT is doing right now, and it's trying to work its way up to be as smart as and to surpass that.
Yeah, they're trying to link it into the 16 too, so
Oh
it
my,
Is
absorbs
it
all that.
something
Yeah,
that's going to be forced?
know about it.
yeah,
They be working with
yeah.
the phones. Go ahead, Joe. Yeah.
As far as I know, like their new chip for the 16 and going forward, it's supposed to like build up this information base if you share your diagnostics and stuff that helps it get smarter faster.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Steal my
you
information so I can get so
Absolutely
I can
not.
teach
But
somebody
thank
else.
you.
That's what AI's been doing anyway, though. It
hmm
already does that. It
To be
already be like,
clear, we're at a point now where there's so many cameras everywhere that like there's no real information security that you can maintain. But I'm
right.
not volunteering none of my stuff.
right.
I agree.
You ain't that smart, Jeff. I can get a robot just like you tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh man, please,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. Caitlin Clark, or excuse me, Caitlyn on the brain. Caitlyn Jenner is not an advocate for the trans community. And I just like to say some jokes write themselves.
I don't believe in that. I still got my thing down there.
Yeah, I
Y'all,
mean,
y'all knew that though, right? Y'all knew
yeah.
that, right?
He immediately
The
said
the the,
like,
the community
I want to
don't
switch
like
back.
Caitlyn
I want to
Jenner.
switch back. I made a mistake. That's what he said. That's what he
No,
wrote.
Nah, more so
that's
in
not
the
what you
lane,
said.
like in the lane of like, no, I'm not that. Like Omari said, like, nah, I still come. I'm not transgender. Like, I'm not. It's like almost like him. I'm a cross dresser almost, but I feel like this is me. So, but nah, I'm not changing anything beyond that. Like,
He
so
said
that's why.
Facts.
he wishes transgenderism on no one.
Hmm.
Mm.
He said, he was like, it's a tough road. He doesn't wish, and I'm like, I just want to let Caitlyn know that that's not what it means to be an advocate. You know what I mean? That's not what it means. But I will say, it's like being it's like being a billboard and saying, I don't advertise for this company.
Yeah.
They
So
posted it over you, brother. So you are advertising it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it or not.
I don't think that like he in the lane of doing it for that, and like in that community, if you're not with them, you against them.
Yeah,
So
Mm.
shoulder shrug. Here
that's
come the
true.
hate train.
Yeah, yeah. And I
Yeah, he gonna
realized
be on him, boy.
and I realized we just been calling him he the whole time, and
I mean,
so
Caitlin, excuse me.
we
Caitlin, my
I'm
we
apologies.
only
always
hold on,
do it.
hold on, time
We
out, time
always
out.
do
I
it.
My
hold on.
apologies,
We
No,
always
Caitlin.
because no, I can't apologize because that's what he said. He was like, I want to go back, so I'm
oh
just honoring his
Did he
he
decision
say that?
to go back.
he has said in at times that he does regret it from time to time. Yes.
Uh,
Which most transgender people do.
yeah.
They do. Gender, what is it called? Gender dysphoria or something like that.
Dysmorphia or something.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. So yeah. Prayers up
Yeah.
to Caitlyn Jenner.
Mm-hmm.
Um prayers for, not up to. You ain't got. Just Hilarious returns to the Breakfast Club.
I haven't listened to the Breakfast Club
It
in a
was
while.
nice hearing her speak on her motherhood journey, and then like the way Jess delivers, she she makes everything funny, and
Does
just
she?
her. Yeah, to me, she does. She takes serious situations and finds a way to like crack a joke here and there. But I most enjoyed hearing her son actually enjoy being a big brother, because he's been the only child for so long and he's already like overprotective and things like that. But it was very funny to hear Jess speak on how like for a minute it was like, no, this is my baby. And it's wild because that's technically her baby father's first child, and that's her second. And she was like, it was like she was very possessive and she just wanted like the baby all to herself, and she didn't care about what nobody else was doing. Hearing these different emotions that females go through after having a baby is just wild. Because then she later goes on to say like, and then after a while it was just like, okay, you can take her. Yeah, I'm gonna take this nap. Like,
Mm,
I'm like, wow, like these emotions sound wild. Like to go from extreme, like don't come in near my baby, to here you go. Like I'm like, I was just
Mm.
listening. Like, is that what it looks like? Kind of like.
mm,
So that was cool hearing her journey, and actually hearing like it's different this time around. She's happy, like like not to downplay her firstborn, but she says it's a clear difference, and she really enjoyed this pregnancy. So I always love to hear females say that they enjoyed their pregnancies.
mm. Sing it with me, oh. We'll make it better the second time around.
Man, I messed up a lot of songs, bro. I messed up a lot. Step by step. Man, I messed up a lot of songs.
Sean Combs requests bail again.
Mm,
Of course he would.
Y'all think he gonna get it?
No.
He trying to get it
no.
out of
No,
there.
he pissed the
He
wrong people off. He wouldn't be in jail right now if he didn't piss the wrong people off.
come on, Jeff.
So no, we gave you a chance. You played the
So
game.
no.
Yeah, that's exactly
Uh-uh.
it. No,
Yo, you can
you're done.
speak. You gonna come out and snitch on us? Nah, we're
That's
not getting
exactly what
that.
he said. He said, "Yo, if I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me." And they said, "Oh, word?
Mm.
Okay, you can stew."
Whi- Whistle that. And they gonna make new laws.
Mhm.
They gonna make sure he don't even speak when they go to court.
Come on,
They probably gonna push his court date 13 years.
Epstein, Epstein,
You can't
Epstein
do.
is Epstein has been gone a while. They still ain't released that list. You think they're
Sure,
gonna let Diddy
sure they
out?
can. Sure they can. Are
Right.
you kidding me? Bro, the judicial system can do whatever they want. They be like, well, let's dismiss.
Well, yeah, I
Let me
know
tell you
that's true,
something. We
but I'm
dismissed it
saying,
again.
I'm
The
saying
real
that they
gangsters.
can, yes, they can do, yes, the real gangsters, they could do whatever they want, but I'm saying they not allowed to do that. But yes, they be doing whatever they want. Yes, I know, I
Bruh.
know, I know,
Court
I
was
know.
closed that day. Court was closed that day. They closed
Oh, this. I'm
It'd
sorry. I'm sorry. Was
be
this?
a regular Wednesday.
I'm sorry. Was this your paperwork? Like, oh, my bad. It don't exist no more. Like, what's?
your
Mm.
paperwork don't got your last name on it. Up, we gotta redo it. We gotta
How much to
redo it to
make
write
this?
down
How
in the
much to
system.
make this go away? Shoot. Speaking about going away, Bronny heads to the G League.
Mm.
Yeah, that's an
Duh.
excellent segue.
Oh yeah, we already knew
Duh.
he was gonna go to the G League. That was
Everybody say
inevitable.
that
I'm
now.
glad for it.
Everybody was like, nah, he gonna be the second scorer on that Lakers team. And everybody had
No,
high
never
hopes.
thought
I'm
that.
like, this boy,
No.
the number
No
55
man.
pick, scoring 6 points, and he's scoring 6 points in the G League now too. So right on par
When
for that. But
when
pri-
so like when they were leading up to him getting
Oh,
drafted and everybody stopped talking about his
yo.
actual play and just talked about the moment that they come on the court together, I was like, oh, he must be bad.
they was what?
So like watching ESPN, everybody's talking about like people's draft choices and stuff before and after the draft, right? At a certain point, they stopped talking about his play on the court and went,
Okay.
"Wouldn't it be great to see them two on the court together?" Like that's amazing. LeBron's been able to do that. So once you start doing that and not focusing on his play, I know he's gonna
That's
be
true.
bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the
Yeah.
same thing that like they try to preempt stuff like movie theaters. They're like, oh, this person
Yeah. No, I know.
instead of the movie being bad, like,
No.
oh,
No.
people don't like it to be racist or whatever. But
Yeah.
sometimes it's
I
just
knew
got
he was, I knew he was gonna be bad when they said that he plays defense on an NBA level.
But if you could play defense on the NBA level, you can stay in the league, bro.
You can stay,
I know,
You
but
can
he,
stay, like seriously,
but
but
you can
he
stay in the
don't.
league.
but he in the G League now, so he went
One of my top
downstairs.
favorite
So apparently
defenders
he
is
not
Tony
playing
Allen,
defense
man. That
on
was
the
a nice
NBA
player.
level.
He's like, no offense, he's technically too little.
Yeah, most of all I heard before he started playing was he needs to develop some more, and that's what the G
Because he
League is
does.
for.
Mhm.
Like
Okay,
it's cool. It's an
I hope he
awesome
Respectfully,
taking
move.
so
class.
this isn't about him. This is about his father.
it's
So
about
it's just
LeBron.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
It's
about
about LeBron.
LeBron. So respectfully, show up, play the part, and if it's really meant to be, you'll be back. But till then,
Secondly,
you are right where you're supposed to be.
Bronny gonna be okay because he's an influencer. He got more followers than most NBA players anyway.
Bronny
He's
gonna be
making the
okay.
influencer bad. He's
Bronny
gonna be
gonna be
straight.
okay. Bronny gonna be okay because his dad is LeBron.
He's gonna
Yeah,
be good. He's straight right now off the influence that he has for
But then
himself
he
and
need,
being
but
LeBron's
then
son.
he need to have a body cam on when he play the next time, since he's such an influence. Just wear a body cam and a mic.
yeah.
Yeah, I just shook
What
him,
about the
Right,
taking him
the
to the hood.
medical?
Y'all saw
right,
that?
right.
Score!
He need to do it like he need to do it like I'm 40. That dude, I'm 40, that Puerto Rican dude who be schooling everybody, who be throwing them no look layups and stuff.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about, the light skinned
Mm-hmm.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, he be getting buckets.
yeah. Spirit Airlines flight struck by bullets landing in Haiti.
Mm.
Also
That
nice
is
news.
Was it
scary.
landed in or did they make them detour
It
and
was
fly
landing
somewhere
in
else?
Haiti. It was trying to land.
Not here. Where is this yellow bus?
This just like I said, some jokes just write themselves. This just adds to the, dare I say, mystique of Spirit Airlines and how
Yeah,
ghetto
man.
people call it and how ghetto
Bro,
they
the
say
yellow
it is.
bus.
What's
That
wrong
junk
with
is a
y'all?
yellow bus in the air, man.
What's wrong
Spirit
with
is a
y'all?
yellow bus.
I'm
That's
not
a
trying to be
musket,
rude.
is
Why
what
y'all
it is.
flying to Haiti on Spirit? Why y'all doing that? Don't do that.
Because they want a discounted flight.
I understand,
Hey,
but
hey, I
leave
tell you what.
leave the Spirit flights for them young
And why
kids,
y'all
I tell
please.
and
you
why
what.
you shooting?
Leave
Why
it to
you
the one
shooting that?
kids.
Why you shooting? Oh,
The
I
yellow
pray no.
bird.
Yeah, I pray nobody died. I pray nobody died.
Right, right.
So I'm gonna make this joke because I already said I pray nobody died. What flight are you on? Oh, say no more. What
Bro, talking
CD?
about,
What CD?
I read a bit. I read about it too, and they use
E26.
regular guns.
Yeah, I figured it was just like a regular 22 or something.
Yo, if it's a 22, I'd
Use a
count it as getting
regular
through
gun
the airplane.
for an airplane is crazy, bro. You know how much you gotta hate that. You gotta hate somebody to shoot, try to shoot a plane down with a nine, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be
That's
kidding me, man.
absolutely nuts. Haiti need all the tourism that they could get, and you trying to stop people from coming there.
All of it. That is
That's crazy,
wild.
man.
Right.
But leave
That
them
can't be in this
I
story,
see him.
Spirit
He in the
man.
flights
window
to the
seat.
youth.
Sheesh.
Oh, a
He
flight
said,
attendant. I believe in the article that you sent, Keith. I think it said that a flight attendant was Glaze, but I think that's like the worst of it. I
oh,
think
Grace.
so it went through the window?
Grace.
Grace.
Yeah, something like that. Grace. Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow,
So
man.
God, that laugh was good.
What was you laughing at?
Everything, like
Oh,
it's just all wrong. Like the fact that it's Spirit, the fact that like why are you shooting at a plane again? Like
Why,
what?
man?
tired of
Why?
Like
y'all.
What
what
was the
is
motive?
that?
They
Like
was tired
no
of
Yellow.
way,
somebody.
bro.
I thought it was somebody else. We ain't never seen a yellow plane.
Right. Mm-mm-mm.
We used the Southwest. You feel me?
Right. It was
Ain't no way, man.
Shoot.
What?
Well, this will hurt Spirit's business tremendously, I'm sure. So
Shoot.
For
I just know not to fly to Haiti. That's all.
leave them
Shoot.
flights to them,
Shoot.
bro. I've been done with Spirit.
Frontiers for me. You understand? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I remember I was stranded in North Carolina. I caught a plane back to Jersey on Frontier for $50.
That man just paid for gas money
I
for his
said,
seat.
Lord, God, you are so good. Thank you, Lord, for Frontier.
Hey man, for real.
You know they're the Christian airline. Jaleel White turns down potential Family Matters reboot.
Oh man, he didn't like them in the first place. He had beef with
Rightfully
them for
so.
real. Remember?
I remember.
Harry
I
was on
used to
season
listen
1
to
with him.
I used to listen to his podcast that was supposed to be about other child stars that he would turn into his roast sessions for Harriet Winslow.
He had a personal vendetta against her
Yes, he
too.
did. Absolutely did. He always used to give all the stuff that the behind the scenes about her.
But he was trying to dead excuse me, I almost cursed, but he trying to dead behind, like, fight her.
Yeah, he did when he was a kid.
As a,
Mhm,
as a
mhm. Yeah,
kid.
that's crazy. You wasn't even really supposed. First of all, you wasn't even supposed to be on this show, and this was supposed to be my show.
Facts.
And now you're gonna try to fight me.
Facts. It was a spinoff.
I was supposed to be the star of this show, and here you come
Yeah.
and steal the show. They got you on lunch boxes. They got you as a doll. They got you everywhere. You doing commercials. You doing Jello commercials. All of that. This was supposed to be me.
He came in there and stole the
No,
audience spot.
it wasn't.
It was though.
It was.
It
It was.
was, but it wasn't. So it's just like
Out of here, Dewey.
She didn't have
I don't
enough,
get why
like,
he's like
she
going
didn't
for
have
her
enough
so
room.
bad.
Like,
Why she
they
was
didn't give her
acting like
enough
that?
You don't want it.
character. You know what I mean? She was just a mom in there. They didn't give her no
Here-
character.
That would
Excuse me,
shake her
character arc.
head when she didn't like
Here's,
something, like her husband.
here's my Harriet impression. Kyle. Kyle.
Exactly. Like, come on, you was
I'm
never beating
Kyle.
Urkel
Kyle.
and Stefan. You was never beating the two of them.
Yeah, they didn't give
Right.
her. She had no character
Even
arc, man. They gave it straight up to Carl. Carl
And
Winslow
first of
was
all, I'm
right
not trying to
behind
be rude.
Eddie.
What mom did that?
Did what?
That neck weird thing, like the
Uh,
little like right, but it
I'll
was
tell
like
y'all this.
no, it wasn't given.
I'll tell y'all this. Everything that happened to the Winslow family because of Steve Urkel was all on them after he burnt down Rachel's place.
yeah.
After he burnt down Rachel's place, I stopped feeling bad for them. I said, this is all on you. This kid burned down the whole family restaurant, and y'all still fooling with him. This is on this. This is on
you.
This is on y'all. Whatever happens after season 2 is on y'all.
That's
Carl couldn't have made him disappear.
Carl, that was his best friend. They ain't never locked the door.
Never.
He ain't had no key. He just would walk right in.
Walk
Y'all
straight
wanted
in
him
their
to come
crib.
over. Y'all want because he made y'all feel it's so deep. He made y'all feel good about yourselves.
Exactly.
Because Eddie and Laura are narcissists.
Yep, Eddie a terrible kid. I mean, he was a
Terrible.
terrible brother, man.
Didn't
Terrible
care
friend,
at all.
everything. Didn't
Laura
care about
cared
nobody
about how
but
she
himself.
would. Yeah. Lil Durk is facing life in prison. How did we get here?
What he do?
But murder for
What's the
hire.
charges? Murder for hire?
Yeah.
He is good as gone. His lyrics alone going get him locked
Yeah,
up. Like
his
no
lyrics, man.
way.
We did it. I did it. The lyrics was there was one song where he was talking about to do it, and then there was a song where he was like, "Yeah, remember that song when we said we about to do it? Yeah, we did it."
They just let you step right into it and just wait till you get to your full bag and you about to. Now you got city officials, cities getting named after you. They got to take you out.
Yeah, the
You
prosecutor's
know what
like,
I'm saying?
thanks for your confession. I'm gonna just take these 2 tracks, and we'll play them for the court. Thank you very much.
That's it, man. It sucks, man. It really does suck. I mean, but
They
honestly,
fall
the
trap to
lifestyle
it
that
every
you live
time.
is crazy. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
The industry
They
is a
fall for
trap,
it
man.
every time. You think one will learn from the other, they don't, unfortunately. So it's just like
Gotta
once you
pick your
get to a
vice.
place of making it, you can't stay where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't work.
You gotta
Doesn't
leave.
work.
You gotta leave O Block and all that
You
stuff.
gotta go. You like one of two things is gonna happen. They're gonna kill you, or they're gonna continue to drag you in, and you're gonna take all the charges, even if it had nothing to do with you. Like you're the face of it, and the way you
Yeah,
make your music, bro. Oh man, they
Yeah.
about to fry you. Like it's about to be so
Yeah,
sad.
it's a trap. It's a
you
trap.
might as
And
well go
plus
pick out a
and
comfortable
then you
spot,
try to
dog. You
turn
ain't going
around and
nowhere
go
for a
back.
while.
Yeah. And then you try to turn around and go back to the community and provide for the community. Oh heck no. Nah. That ain't what you rap about. Nah, we taking you down, bro. Nah, you putting money back into yourself? I don't
Right,
like
you
that.
can't actually be a gangster and be a good gangster. Oh no, we can't have
No, we can't
that.
have that. We gotta take that out.
We need more negativity.
That bro, that's where it's at, man. Life loves it. It's crazy. It's
Mm-mm-mm.
terrible, man.
Soon as Young Thug got out of jail, he started sending threats on his Twitter and stuff. I'm trying to
We
tell
said he
y'all.
wasn't gonna make it.
I'm trying to tell y'all. We need to start counting down.
It's gonna be tough, man. It's tough. It's
Stay
tough
focused, Doug. Stay
Mm-mm.
focused.
because the streets is still calling your name,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't make songs like that anyway. You better rap about bus safety.
It's for
That's
you
it.
and me.
You better rap
Educate
about a
these kids.
drug-free life.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
man.
It's crazy.
And you don't strike this from the tape, Christian.
We ain't striking it.
Don't. I'm telling you, if you just lower like that to where it gives you ability to dunk, bro. Imagine you in
I'm
them
not
same. Hold on,
imagining.
let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild and Out show dunking. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping?
Oh my
What?
God.
What?
Yo,
God.
Them
he
same
kept it
little shirt you had on.
100%
Okay.
I'm
All
real.
right.
just saying, you
All right.
dunking
All
it,
right. All right.
bro. Over an inch, and you don't strike this from the tape, Christian.
We ain't striking it.
Shaq really don't care, yo. Shaq really just don't care.
What?
There's so many things wrong here. So many. There's so many things wrong. Like, yeah, what Shaq is saying is very disturbing and egregious, and it makes you go, bro, chill. But the reality, what he's really basically saying is that sex sells, and there's not enough of it in the
Mm.
WNBA to make it entertaining. Like they love the men's game because you guys are high flying, you're playing above the rim. It's entertaining. The average person can't do that. Yes, we love the WNBA for the fundamentals. You guys are actually playing basketball, but what else? Like you guys got to
There's
keep
got to be a
it
draw to it.
entertaining. So basically, what he's saying is that sex sells, and unfortunately, it does. If
Mm.
everybody came with sex appeal, it's very. This is the WNBA, meaning W being one. So it blows my mind when y'all really sit here and get offended from time to time. Don't get me wrong. Did it come off as creepy because it's Shaq and we know that he likes younger women? Absolutely. But the message is sex sells and y'all don't have enough of it. A lot of y'all top players are
Be
in
dressing. Yeah.
right. Like they dress
Be dressing like little boy.
like okay, like so with that being said, it's like bring some sex appeal and watch this thing take off. He is a successful businessman, so don't sit here and make it seem like this man don't know business and what he's talking about. He is correct. Was his delivery horrible? Absolutely. And then you got Angel Reese being childish.
The little boy shorts
Boo,
that y'all, the little
we're
boy
not
shorts
gonna
that y'all
we're
be
not
wearing
gonna
on them.
cut it. We're not gonna
You
cut
need
it.
to
And then
wear.
she's not,
Don't cut
to
it.
me,
Don't
she's
cut it,
not
people.
advocating the message that needs to be advocated, meaning like, so you're saying that more sex appeal will bring viewers to the game. Yes, it would. And then if you're actually good, Angel, it would really
Mm.
take your level. How many professional athletes have we saw make it off their looks alone? Think about tennis. Tennis always think the next bad John that's like, what was her name? Anna Kournikova? Was that her?
And of course,
Sis,
uh-huh.
yeah, sis got demolished by the Williams sisters. Demolished, but we kept her in the conversation because it's like, well, she's attractive. Like she know a little tennis. Will she win? No, but she's attractive.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep her around respectfully. Sometimes it's just that simple.
Mm.
And I'm just like, unfortunately, because we are women, we get to flex that. Like, we need to empower that more. Like, yeah, I'm cute, I'm fine, I'm beautiful, I'm all of this, and I could really ball. But a lot of y'all stay in the element of, nah, this is what I do. Like, and it's just like, yeah, that's the persona you take on in your mind. I'm not telling nobody how to do this, but it's just like, yeah, you got to have that rash, that hard, that grr, but you're still a lady at the end of the day. And that's what makes it so like, because at the end of the day, you are a woman. And it's just like if y'all brung that to the table more, I just think the
Because that
WNBA
you're right.
would get what y'all looking for. Y'all really would.
I listened to that whole interview. I listened to the whole interview. That part didn't come until the very end of the interview. And I will say this. She was, in my opinion, not very, but she was flirtatious during the interview. They talked about relationships a lot. They talked about who she should have been dating a lot. Apparently there was another young man in the studio that Shaq was trying to put her on to and all of that type of stuff. It was very Uncle Shaq-ish. You know what I'm saying? They talked about his type and she like, so you don't have no type. Like she was flirting with him. And so I agree with everything that Sharice was saying because they were talking about that. They were talking about the appeal and the draw that the WNBA was supposed to have, right? And he was saying if you just lower the rim, just a smidge, you know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do is lower the rim just a little bit. And she was like, nah, we don't need to lower the rim because he was like, I'm trying to tell you, a pretty girl like you, a pretty girl like these other women, if they were dunking, he was like, I would watch that all day. And in my opinion, I think I would. I think I kind of would.
If women would dunk it, yeah, put the rim down. Who cares? The ball's already small. Don't sit on the ball. You can palm it. Yo, slam that bad boy. Like
28.5.
and I ain't gonna lie, yo, I'm telling you, I was a basketball manager for girls basketball. These women be going at it. Like it will be dope
I'm
to
gonna put
watch
that.
a
I'm
girl slam
gonna
that
put
thing.
that as your description in the lower thirds
Wait,
going forward.
Omari,
Former basketball manager, former
what
girls
year was that?
basketball manager,
Dog, I think that was
2007.
just I think it was our senior year.
It was senior
Because
year.
I
Yeah,
was
you
trying to get
were
all the
around a lot.
superlatives. I was trying to get all the superlatives.
You ain't do no, you ain't clean no jerseys. You was just around a lot.
Yeah, I
Nah, he
did. I
practiced
did
with
the
us.
yeah.
Practice.
I didn't do. I'm not cleaning no jerseys. That's not what I was supposed to
That's
do.
not
What is
what
a
we needed
manager?
him
What is
for.
a manager supposed to do?
He got
Yeah,
the
that's
You
water
not what I was
you
bottles
ain't
and he
supposed to be
carried.
balling. That's for sure.
Well, he was
Nah.
practicing with us. He
You
definitely
wasn't
was part
supposed
of
to be.
practice.
I
He was
Just
did all
practicing
of
with us,
the
and
getting his
the
reps,
ball
getting
boy.
his reps in.
nah, Omari. I'm not sure if he still can. He used to be able to jump.
Oh yeah,
I used to try to get up there with him. Like he used to get up there.
yeah. I
He
know.
used to get up there.
Mm,
Bro, when I first got here to Charlotte, bro, that's all I used to do was hoop.
yeah,
That's how I met most of the people down here.
yeah. I
Was through
remember that.
hooping, man.
Yeah, you balling with Steph Curry and all of them. Stop.
Mm.
Mute yourself.
Who? Me?
You. Yeah.
You
What I do?
clearing your throat.
Oh,
Um. Man, let me play one time. Here's where I have an issue with Angel Reese. Well, another place where I got it. Y'all know I don't like you. How about that? I don't like you. I want to be on record. I don't like you. And this is another reason as to why, bro. You be cap, and I don't like to say capping, but you are playing to the cameras, and I don't appreciate that. and you are purposely making Shaq look bad. You're allowing him to look bad in this instance, and I don't appreciate that. So they're going all around and talking about, oh, Shaq made Angel Reese feel uncomfortable, da 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 da. She hasn't said anything to that, but what she has done is posted a screenshot of all the time Shaq has FaceTimed her in the past few days. It's probably to get in touch with you, to talk to you about some things pertaining to this. Also seeing how he is your freaking boss. Also seeing how he did get you this Reebok deal. You know that he's the owner of Reebok, right? Stupid. He's the reason why you have that shoe that you're talking about. And you said it on the podcast that he's the reason why you have why you got the Reese's deal. He's done mad stuff. He's done mad stuff for you, yo.
How
You're so
about,
freaking jacked up.
yes, how about he played a father figure when yours wasn't there? Like he could be just reaching out to coach you through this because he knows the business. Like the fact that you want to slip the narrative is wild. And what's the message that you are like really trying to display here? Because at
You
the end of the
burning
day,
bridges.
right,
You
Shaq
burning
has
bridges.
only had your best interest, respectfully. Like if it was about him wanting you, I think that's how he just would have came. But he
I think
literally took you
that's
under the
true too.
wing on some LSU John. Like, okay, alumni. All right. Like, look, all right, I'm about to put you on. I'm
Because
gonna walk you out on your senior night. And I'm gonna look you out. So to sit here and flip the narrative like this because you clout chasing, which that's I slowly see your career taking that shift into like clout chase. Cause I'm
She
just
been
like,
there,
I'm
Sha.
still
She
trying
been
to
there.
figure out why you're not in the gym.
But she been there. That's why. That's the main reason. I
Yeah,
peeped that from the
facts.
yeah,
gate, Sha. She been there, yo. She
yeah.
been doing that type of stuff. Remember when when Biden's wife said something about the other team, and she was like, "I want them both to win an award" and stuff like that. And we know that was crazy for her to say and all of that. And she was like, "Yeah, so we not gonna go to the White House." And everybody was like, calm down, calm down."
Like one
The
of
team
those.
was like, "We going to the
That's
White House. Chill out." You know what I mean? Like it's like you taking these false stands and stuff like that because you be on the internet. And Shaq told you in that interview, it was so crazy how foreshadowing the stuff he was saying was, because there were many times where he was like, "Yo, it's not like this. We not doing none of this, da 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 da. I'm very respectful. I'm this, that, the third, ba 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 ba." And they don't clip that up, but they clip up the part where he's telling you, "Yo, like Shaw was saying, sex appeal sells. People would watch if y'all actually look like women out there and stop trying to everybody look like Allen Iverson out there. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like somebody gotta look like a woman out there, and then
Especially
people
the
will
good
watch them."
players.
I
Yeah,
mean, like
Especially the good players.
right.
I'm thinking after all this, Shaq's only real recourse is to like let her go. You know what I mean? Because he's not gonna get hurt from letting her go.
I
So
got
it's only
Papa
gonna damage
John's.
yourself.
I got Five Guys. I got so many freaking businesses for
I
you to
still
try
I
to
have
tear me
Shaq.
down.
I'm a
I got
Shaq is
Shaq.
number one
I have
selling
movie theater. Yeah,
sneaker of all time.
I have movie theaters in Jersey. Like I don't need none of this. I'm
That's
out
real.
here
That's
literally
right, Joe.
doing whatever I want to do. And I
That's
wanted
right.
to help you, but now you're making it difficult. So like if he was anybody else, I firmly believe this. If he was anybody else, she'd have been fired.
Mm.
I still
So
might fire
like,
you just because of
And
right,
everything you
just
just
because
said.
you
he
didn't
still
answer
might
the
Everything you just
phone.
said.
he still
Why
might
aren't you
fire you.
answering the phone?
Why you not? And then
And then
Who
post
are
about
Why?
you to
No,
not
no,
answer
no,
the
no,
boss's call? It's
no,
very
no, no.
weird.
Gina said icy hot. Yep, icy hot.
Yeah, icy hot.
yeah.
Oh, the list goes on and on.
Don't start. He
Oh
got
man.
like 62 of them
Affleck,
Jones. General.
the general,
Yeah,
excuse me.
yeah. The list goes on and on. Shaq is a business, and like Shaw said, who are you not to listen to him?
Sis, you
He said,
hope to get to
no,
that
no,
magnitude.
Shaw, you right. Because here's what he didn't say. Here's what he didn't say, but here's what he said. Here's what he said, but didn't say. You doing it for free.
Mm.
Yep.
I'm trying to coach you. If you would listen, get out your own way. Like,
What you doing for free, you could be getting paid for, and it could bring more awareness to whatever it is that you're doing. You're a woman. And so this is what was set out. If y'all not going to jump higher, this is what would separate y'all from the men. He said, y'all already know how to dribble. Y'all already know how to shoot. Y'all already know how to do all the other things. He was like, this is what is separating y'all from the men. Y'all don't dunk. So, okay, so y'all not going to dunk. Cool. He might have been being facetious, and I do believe that's what he was being. He wasn't trying to make her uncomfortable. Shaq is very childish, and he's very, in my opinion, he is perverted. But you know, so that doesn't help his case.
It's not.
You know what I
It's
mean?
not like a.
But I understood
It's
where
not
it
a
comes from.
malicious.
If you
Yeah,
know
we
Shaq,
just.
it's not
Yeah.
malicious at all.
Yeah, no.
Yes, Shaq snacks. I never heard of those, but I believe he got them as well. Shoot, if Master P got potato chips, I'm sure Shaq got some snacks. So that's freaking jacked up for you, not just to not be answering his FaceTimes, but for you to screenshot them and put them on the internet for public fodder is absolute lunacy, and that's your boss. You know what I
Cloud
mean?
chasing.
Oh my
I
god.
would drop
They
you
would.
like
They wouldn't need to be
a bad
subsidized
habit.
anymore if they did what he said. The league wouldn't need to be subsidized by the NBA anymore if they lower it just a smidge and just wore like a uniform that accentuated stuff. Not trying to be creepy, but that's really what it would be. If you could see people dunking all the time, everybody
We
be watching. It would definitely draw more viewership, and then advertisers would come in. So then it wouldn't be like the NBA needs to prop this league up anymore.
mm-hmm.
But instead of talking
After a
about
while,
that,
because they
yeah,
are very deep in the
I'm
hole.
not saying
But I would say
saying
after
like
a while,
immediately, but I'm not
right?
saying immediately, but like
No, I agree.
you already had somebody who was good enough on her merits of play to draw attention to the league. Then they cultivated a nice little rivalry, right? That's all part of what every sports genre does. Like every league has a rivalry that is the spearhead of whatever advertisements they got going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who Patrick Mahomes is playing, somebody's got to beat Patrick Mahomes. Every week is, can Lamar do it?
Right.
Can Josh Allen finally get over the hump? You know what I mean? They do it all the time.
Yeah.
You got all the pieces in play, and instead of talking about that, you want to make somebody look like they're being creepy, and they're not.
That's crazy. And your boss. And
And
the
you're go ahead.
person who's giving you the bag and showing you how to get to the bag, you gonna burn the Shaq bridge?
He's been in the league
Just
and
no for the internet.
just for the internet. Yeah, that's crazy. But
For
like
the
he's been
views.
doing this for so
And
long.
Omari said the views, highest view podcast you've had.
I didn't
Somebody
even know
else,
she had one, to be honest.
yeah, it ain't worth the squeeze.
No.
Like I said, that's that generation though. They take this internet stuff to the head, something serious. Like they
Mm-hmm.
go to the internet for everything. They go to the internet for approval.
WNBA,
So
WNBA don't pay my bills. No, Shaq does.
right, right.
Oh,
So
he
with
did.
that being said, it's just
Right.
wild because it's just you just see the lack of one respect. Because at the end of the day, Shaq is who he is, respectfully, and
Mm-hmm.
then two, it's just you know how they say like the like you don't have that fame forever,
Yeah.
and with all being considered, you're one injury away, like to from being here to who was she? And we all
Very
know how the
true.
WNBA gets
Yeah.
down. So it's
Yeah.
just like
What could have
humble
been?
yourself while you're in this space and just take in what he was saying while the spotlight is on you, because I'm sure if you go ask any vet in the game what they would do, I doubt they would ever say they would disrespect another legend that's done it before them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yep.
it's just like y'all be acting like y'all listening to the people that came before y'all, but when it shows time to show and prove, to me, y'all fail every time.
Right.
And I'm speaking on that generation of like internet stardom. Like
Right.
that, I just don't feel like they really grasp like what they could do with it. And
Yeah.
to me, that was a fail.
Right. Another artist, another athlete that has benefited from the internet and has, and you know, is speaking on what Sharice has talked about in regards to your career could be over with an injury. Williamson is out indefinitely with a hamstring injury. Omari, is Zion worth the trouble at this point?
You said he's out indefinitely.
He's
What
out
trouble
indefinitely.
is he worth?
Huh?
No, I don't
Nope.
think so. You can't utilize him. He's done. How? How can you utilize him? And where do you put him? He hasn't played. I don't think he played a full season.
Ever.
Not one full season. I don't think so.
He's in
He's
his
been
what, fifth
injured.
year?
6 year.
6 years.
Yeah. I don't think he's done a full season, man. And this is a tough thing because the industry is just up and down, just like that. And being at his size, a hamstring injury like that will have you not be able to walk for the rest of your life.
Mm.
Um, and you have to use a cane or use assistance for the rest of your life. That type of stuff. You feel me? So, um, he just has. I think he might want to retire, and it sucks to say, at a young age that he is, and how dynamic he is when he is healthy, and how his gameplay is. It's very entertaining to watch him dunk on somebody's head and play as hard as he plays. But this is tough. This is a tough thing, man.
Mm.
Indefinitely, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Hang it up.
Zion, Zion,
Man, that
yeah.
is not the injury you want neither.
Mm.
It's like, ooh, like have you ever had a sore hamstring?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it will alter your walk, something serious.
Mm.
So just to hear that he's out indefinitely, that is a serious, serious injury.
It
Like
had
in
to
the
be
pain,
terrible.
he's probably right. It just gotta be because it's just like indefinitely. Most of the time they say, "Yeah, we gonna ice and heat this thing. We just gonna let it heal. We gonna see it through." But to say indefinitely, chances are you probably tore that thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh no, Lord,
Hamstring is
because
one
I
of those
promise
industries
you.
that's good till it's not. It's like it'd be stretched or pulled until it's ripped. You know what I mean? And there's nothing that can stop it from not being ripped because you could literally just be laying down and it goes, I'm done. Like
Mm.
the only thing he
Same
would
with
have been able to
like,
do, yeah,
ugh.
yeah. The only thing he would have been able to do is control his diet better. And I know it sounds like inconsiderate to say, but like you were
He
already
has been doing
oversized.
better. He has been doing better.
Definitely has been doing
Having
better.
having multiple mouths to feed kind of helps with that. But
Yeah,
yeah.
but like you started off on the wrong foot because you were already oversized for your height, right? Like people shouldn't normally be that tall. So you got to be in a certain amount of shape, especially if you're going to make explosive movements all the time, right?
Hmm.
He his biggest issue going into training camp his rookie year was he wasn't the right size. He was coming off a leg injury because he was too big and his body couldn't handle it. So they had to put him on a certain number of starts. And every year is not the same injury, but it's always like lower body or just something to do with your endurance. When they said that he needed a diet coach specifically, it's crazy because they just spent mad money on getting him to play basketball, and he hadn't been doing that.
Mm-hmm. He needed to play 61 games
Discipline. Sorry.
this season to make 36.7 his $36.7 million salary guaranteed this year.
Oh
So
my goodness.
he's not
How
gonna
many
make
did he play?
we
This is
only what
very
10
early.
games into the
We
season?
only in like we only like game 4. It's like,
Again,
it's
game
been
10, 11,
yeah.
Yo, he
maybe
ain't gonna
12.
make it. That's so trash. So I
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
wonder
he's
what
not
he's
gonna make it,
guaranteed.
man.
Oh
It ain't $36.7 million.
no, it ain't that. He ain't getting that. That's
I
you
Yeah.
ain't
think he would
making it.
have league minimum.
Nah, I don't know about league
Oh
minimum.
nah,
Mm.
he's
I
still
think
a
whatever the
franchise player,
contract
He's
right?
is,
still a baller.
yes, whatever the contract is, but it ain't gonna be league minimum. But I think this is his last. If he does come back at all, this is his last max for sure. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. So
Not
last
guaranteed.
but not least, let's move on. Let's end this. I see people yawning and stuff, and I got to get to work myself. Um.
Um, Gina, right? That's how you say
Mhm.
her name. Gina, even worse. It's like
Gina
tearing your.
Williams says that's like pulling or
Oh
tearing
yeah,
your meniscus.
right. And it's like even worse because it's on the caliber of either you go in and you replace it or you. It doesn't self heal. Is my point. Like it's like tearing like a ligament of any sort. Like
Yeah. They can't
ACL,
reattach it
MCL, things like that. Yeah, they
properly.
got to go in and they got to reattach it, and then you got to heal from that. And
Yeah. Yeah,
child, it's
Dak's
something else.
hamstring
Because
is
I
off the
did something
bone.
like that in my right knee. I tore this joint up.
Oof.
So in the healing process, it was
Dak
crazy.
just tore his hamstring off the bone.
Ooh,
Who?
Dak Prescott.
my
He just
stomach.
they did a thing. He's got season-ending surgery. They just scheduled him for because he did the same thing, hamstring injury, and like it didn't look like nothing, but it popped off the bone.
Mm.
Mm.
So that's the end of his season. And the
Yeah.
Cowboys
It's
weren't
the
doing
end
too
of the
much anyway.
Cowboys, but they was
Yeah,
already done. But listen, my goodness, off the bone is crazy. All these
yeah,
injuries. I can't stand
yep.
injuries, bro. I can't stand them. But yeah, deep stuff. I feel for both athletes, but in Zion situation, unfortunately, this is very crucial for him, being that he's never had a complete season. We've seen this all too often where athletes come in with a lot of hype and end up not seeing their career go through the way they do. So again, I'm wishing you the best and speedy recovery. And yikes, these hamstring injuries is crazy.
Yikes is right.
Not that many. I want to do things I haven't done. I played Othello at 22. I'm about to play Othello at 70. After that, I'm playing Hannibal. After that, I've been talking with Steve McQueen about a film. After that, Ryan Coogler is writing a part for me in the next Black Panther. After that, I'm going to do the film Othello. After that, I'm going to do King Lear. After that, I'm going to retire.
They all sound like bangers.
Okay, Mr. Washington,
You got
let
a
us know
plan.
your timeline then.
That's
Just
right.
tell
You
us
got a
what we
plan.
gonna go see.
We
He said, "This
we left
is
what's on the
my
docket.
farewell tour." So get in
He does
line. Like,
he
oh,
does
I
Yeah.
love
felt, I
Broadway.
felt that.
He been killing it. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna
Yeah.
be. I thought he was gonna be acting forever like Robert De Niro. I'm glad. I'm glad
Yeah.
because
Robert De Niro.
Go out with grace.
Robert De Niro was playing a 40-year old and he was 80 years old. I was confused because it was a movie that they
Mm-hmm.
did with Scorsese, because
Mm-hmm.
you know Scorsese, he don't care how old you is. He had Leonardo DiCaprio playing a 16-year-old. I was like, bro, stop this.
Yeah.
I would be confused because they, it was Robert De Niro and I want to say Danny DeVito. Who the other boy?
Joe
Robert De
Pesci.
Niro and who? Not Joe
Joe Pesci.
Pesci. Yeah, he was in that movie too. But they
Yeah.
were supposed to be like 25-year-olds in
Yeah.
2018. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, this
You see
CGI ain't working. Y'all
they
still look 50 with
they de-aged
CGI.
them. They de-aged them
Yeah, so
and
I'm
had them
glad.
fight
But then,
in that scene.
Robert, yeah, but
And
Robert,
I'm
Robert De
sorry.
Niro, he's apparently he lost all his money due to like a bad deal, and so that's why he's still acting.
Oh,
That's why he's still
Ah,
acting.
that's
That's
tough.
he probably got the same deal Vince Carter got. That's why he played till he was 42. He's like, why are you still playing? Who you owe? Um, but um, but I like that he's gonna retire. But I also am going to be sad to see him go. Um, I think the Jasmine brand is hilarious because I'm like, yeah, he gonna be playing in Black Panther 3. I'm like, that's what you heard. That's what you heard.
that's
The
all I
man
heard.
said he gonna retire.
Yeah. Oh
Niggas.
Denzel is he's one of our like when
Staples,
it's all
man.
said, right? He represents us so well, and
Oh
we're so
yes, the
proud of him.
Irishman. Yes, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
and it's just one of those things when you hear like already done great work, and then you hear him say the final things that he's gonna do. It's just like, oh wow, this is where we're at as far as like seeing you on screen. Like it's a countdown. Like when we start seeing these movies saying they coming out, it's just going to get more and more emotional. What I just hope that he does is deliver on each character that he plays and really go out on a bang, because he's that when it comes to acting. He really is. I was getting nervous when he was doing all those equalizers, but
He only
but
I
for
did
think
3.
sure.
That's the
That's
last
too
one
many,
too.
Keith. You
it was
just
too
stopped
too
at
many. It was
one.
too many. It was too
I
Too
many.
don't
too
think so.
many.
That
Nah.
third
Too
one,
too many.
that beginning scene of that third one was pretty amazing in my opinion. I'm
That
glad
was
he's
Nah,
not, and I'm
I was
glad he
good.
wasn't. I'm glad he ain't out here trying to Keanu Reeves it and stuff and run and all that type of stuff. Keanu Reeves look old as a mug running in them streets.
John Wick still looks amazing though. That one works for me for whatever reason.
That
I'm a
wick look
fan of
like it's going out.
that.
I
I
feel like
mean,
movies like John Wick, like
they
that.
take
I was like,
place
those
all
are
in the
such
same
guy
week though, so
movies.
you got to think he's been shot, hit by mad cars, fell off buildings. So like, I get him running awkward.
And Keanu Reeves ain't hit by none of that. So I don't understand.
No, he is in John Wick. It all takes place within like a
I
week.
get it, Jeff, but I know that it's fictional. I'm saying he really run like that.
Oh, because he's just awkward. I'm convinced. But
Man, I've been rocking with Keanu Reeves since Bill and Ted.
yeah, you know, I I do love I love Denzel. My only issue has been is sometimes his presence overshadows a character. Like he's always Denzel as somebody. He never disappears into the character. I know that's like a nitpicky thing to say.
I hate when people say that. I think it's racist to say.
I don't think so. I don't mean it in a racist way.
I think
I
it's
think
racist.
I think Jeff is coming at like he'll do certain mannerisms that we're just like, yeah, that's
it's a
that
Denzel
Denzel.
thing. It's
That's
a
a
Denzel
Denzel
thing,
thing.
not a
Yeah.
thing
And I
that
think
somebody
that's
from Compton would
racist.
do. It's not
They
racist. He's supposed to be from Compton. He sounds
That-
like he's giving a New York speech.
And I think that's racist, bro.
I'm not being
that's
racist.
what
I'm not calling you a racist. You ain't the only person that has ever said that.
Oh,
But people say that about Denzel, but they don't say that about the other people that I mentioned. They don't say that about Robert De Niro. They don't say that about Al Pacino. They don't say that
yeah, I don't see.
about those people. But they do that as well. They don't disappear into those characters either.
No.
They're those people,
So
and because they are the artists that they are, people appreciate them. Oh, because they're such a great actor. Y'all don't say that about them, but you will say that about Denzel to try to discredit them. Not you,
I know.
but there are people that do that, and I hate that because I'm like, he's just acting. And I've seen him disappear into Roman
I
J.
my
That's one.
yeah, that's when he did. I'm
Now
sorry.
he can't
I
do
didn't.
no accent worth a daggone. I've seen him try to do different accents.
Yeah,
That's
no, he can't
wild.
do that.
Please don't. Yeah, I think he's learned his wheelhouse and learned what he's good at and learned what he's not good at. But I also think that they hired Denzel to be Denzel.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I love John Q.
and not to
Yeah,
mention, I think
John
every
Q is the one
character
where
he
I don't see
plays.
Denzel. I do see John
I
Q.
don't see Denzel and John Q.
Mm, mm,
That's when I can say I don't see him
You said
in
John Q.
mm.
John Q.
Yeah,
John
Nah,
Q
I
he
think
was
every
so
character
he
that
was
man plays
different.
is a
he
little
was
bit of him.
such relatable.
Hmm.
I am not gonna bury my son.
Yeah,
My son is
It's
gonna
it's
bury
that
me.
mannerism right
yeah,
there that you
yeah,
just did.
yeah.
Is what they be like. That's that Denzel.
But
Like
that's what we want, and that's what we
yeah.
willing to pay you the big bucks for. We need that. And
Hmm.
I don't think he
I think in
auditions
that
for roles. I think they
no, he
make those
doesn't
roles. They
for
make
him.
For
those
him.
roles for
That's
him.
why
Yo.
he said
Yeah,
Ryan Coogler's writing a part for me in
Mm,
the Black
yeah,
Panther. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we're gonna put him in. It's not necessarily a character. We're gonna bring the Denzel-esque to the movie, which is gonna be cool and interesting because I mean, in
I
the
kind of want to
direction the
see
movie's
Othello in the
going, how
movie.
how is this gonna go? It's
mm.
like what y'all about to do? Like this is about to be
Word,
cool. Is
word,
he grandpa? Oh, that'll be
right.
wild.
I mean, getting off topic. Getting off topic. I made a joke one day that I thought was bad, hilarious because it's true. People, rest in peace. All of our grandparents have passed away at this point, but I know a lot of us like when a grandparent passes away, we think that grandparents should just live forever, right? And I was talking to my friend. I was like, people be acting like I am not gonna bury my grandma.
Facts. I told her that too
My
when I was
grandma's
younger.
gonna bury me. Like, that's not how it should happen.
No.
Hey, bro, I used to tell her that. I
Yeah.
sure did.
Hmm.
Both of them.
Just breaking her heart every day, weren't you?
You're gonna
Right.
bury me.
She's gonna bury me.
Yeah.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited to see him in this movie, Jeff. I know you ready to see it, bro. Come
That
on.
yeah.
They got a pool in the daggone Coliseum. Are you
Yes.
kidding me? And
I'm so glad
man,
they did that too, because it's historically accurate. So I've been trying to just figure out the math on how they got it to work. To see it is gonna be dope. I can't wait.
Nick says dark behind joke. I realize I'm not the lightest. I'm not the lightest with my jokes. And I'm okay
Yeah.
with it.
I've never been. I've always been on the
Yeah, we
dark side
love
of
crude
jokes.
humor over
Yeah.
here. That's
Hmm.
us.
Yeah, man.
If you
Yeah.
don't like it,
The GD, my A
you
kiss.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my brother though.
Oh
So
man.
you know what I mean? Shout out to Nick.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That video was crazy.
I remember getting a joke pulled from a script I wrote in school one day. We were the project was to
You
write a
was in
script.
Greece?
No,
That's the
no,
only that's the only
no,
that's the only play
in
I've ever
college.
thought we
No,
did.
no, in college,
Oh, okay.
in college. So the skit was like the director's having a hard time dealing with some of the actors, right? And like in particular the lead actor. So the director's line was like, "Would it kill y'all to just have some good acting, just act good in one scene?" And then
Mm.
the lead actor goes, "It killed Heath Ledger," but
Mm,
it was right after The Dark Knight.
mm. That sucks.
We can't end on this.
No.
We can't end on this. Okay.
It sucks.
So yeah. So
I know.
Denzel,
I'm looking forward to Gladiator. Can't
yeah.
wait for that movie to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, Jeff. Boy, that's why they tore it down.
Is
They
it?
never
That's
gonna
right,
finish
Isn't
yeah.
it.
it out? Is it the movie out? No.
November
Gladiator 2
twenty
out
second.
the second.
Not
Yeah,
yet,
Oh,
October.
the
nigga.
20th. I
Yes.
can't wait. I can't wait.
November 22nd. That's the only movie I'm anticipating. I've been going
You
to
know
see
what?
all these kiddie movies with my daughter. Shout out to Wild Robot. That wound up being actually
I
really
I
good.
heard it was really good.
But yeah, it was really good.
I
I
ain't
was
never
surprised.
seen it. I
Oh my
love kid
gosh.
movies.
You gotta take Malachi and Anaya, bro.
And I,
Yes. Fire. Um Yeah, that's it. Greatly appreciate y'all for being here. Greatly appreciate y'all for watching. Be sure to check us out on YouTube. Like and subscribe and all that other stuff. There's so many things that I gotta tell y'all. But if y'all just hit that subscribe button and that notification button, you will know about everything there is to know. So I've been somewhat your pseudo host. And this has been King Shah, O Wills, Jay Byrne, and Robe the King. Grace and peace. Bailey, Kendrick, Daddy loves you. Peace. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If we made you laugh, cry, or informed you on anything at all during this episode, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. I personally would love to hear what you have to say. If you are already subscribed, check us out on patreon.com/Fresh Air Media and become a patron for even more content. The link is in the description. Peace.